Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. We have my truck as well as my work-weld creep feeder out in the equine pasture today. It's come time to move the cows out to this pasture. And I want to stay ahead of the game and have the feeders in here before I let the cows out, so that the feeders are already in here and the cows just are used to them, instead of moving them in after the fact when the cows are still sniffing around everything and being curious. So I want to set the creep feeder up. The reason that we're putting the creep feeder out is because we're trying to push the calves to get them growing faster, to put on more weight, to hopefully get the calves gone in 16 months. So that's my goal. Next year I want to be selling them as finished steers in August, September, if I can get away with it. Maybe sooner. But I'm going to mix a load up of corn and oats, so we're going to go back and get the feed mill once I get this set up. But this feeder has creep panels on it, which only allow the calves to get in there and eat, because we don't want to be feeding out the cows. And that'll restrict the feed usage, so it's just for the calves, to hopefully get them started faster so that that weight gain continues on as we feed them out. So let's pick a spot for this that's relatively flat and get it set up. Last week I gave both of the creep feeders a complete new paint job. I went through and just sprayed Rust-Oleum white gloss paint over the feeders because they're getting to the point where they're a little bit too rusty for my liking. I want them to last as long as they possibly can. So I decided that I had that spray gun, had some experience with it, just decided to do them from top to bottom. I did everything from top, including underneath. And I'm hoping that that can give us at least a few more years of life out of them. And I'm actually pretty happy with the job that I did on them. I went with white because that was pretty much just what they had. White will reflect a lot of the heat, and it won't absorb as much heat, especially with the feed that I'm going to be putting in here, which I'm aiming for a 50-50 mix of corn and oats. And that way, when it's sitting over the summer months, hopefully it sheds as much heat as possible to avoid any kind of heating that I might experience with the feed. But let's go ahead and unhook this, get the feeder panels down. I'm going to lower them down all of the way because we don't want any of the cows getting in and eating any of this feed. The cows are going to have access to the feed in the Hayden feeder, and that way it's more of a limit kind of feed where it's only going to be putting out so much feed in a given day. And since I'm going to be feeding all the cows on that, I'm probably going to be feeding 4 times a day. Well, maybe, yeah, probably 4, just in case that some of them aren't up here at a different time of day. Other ones can come up and get feed instead of it just being the big hogs that come up to it. So let's unhook this quick. The bugs are just killer today. We've got our automatic feeder set up for the cows. We've got the creep feeder set up for the calves. I've got the mineral feeder set up out here by the gate on the other side of the pasture. I'm trying to get the cows to come up all in one time so I can let them out all at once out into the other pasture. I don't like opening it when I don't have a group here, because then I have a harder time getting them out of the other pasture, and then it's a struggle to get them all out, and so that way the pasture can regrow over the next month or so. But I have them trained pretty good. I mean, I called them a couple times and I hear them mooing up over the hill. I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to let them out yet this morning yet. But we're feeding a mineral that's supposed to be treating them for flies to help reduce the amount of pink eye that we've seen in the past. I also have my vet gun out here because I don't feel like I got the fly mineral out quite soon enough. So the vet gun treats them for horn flies, which I know they've got bothering them quite a bit, just when I've spent some time around them. But man, the gnats are just crazy this morning, as you can probably tell. The day the first part was filmed, we actually had a tornado come through about 7 miles that way. And it was an EF1. It tore the roof off of a bar and did a little bit of damage to some buildings over there, as well as some tree damage. But they recorded 102-mile winds off of it. So I saw that in my files, thought I'd add it. I would say the steers are coming along quite nicely. So that red one is Travis's, and he's got a butcher date set for next month. I've got 20 left in here, and this last week I hauled out 3 of my largest ones, and they averaged just over 1,300 pounds. So that gives me a benchmark to know where these guys sit. I think in another month or so, I should have 7 or 8 more ready to go. I'm excited to see how they yield and apply that data to what heifers I keep back to try to improve my herd. I'm hoping that I can see a difference in certain ones. I mean, optimally, I don't see a difference, and they're all very consistent, which I would believe if they are. It's just that much more stuff that I can utilize in selecting which heifers to keep back. So in our previous video, I got a few comments asking when that was filmed, and that was actually last month. I think it was just started the second week of last month, so that would have been like July 8th. And the corn in July especially grows really fast. So every year people always ask, why the corn is so short. It's because of that lag time between filming and posting. And this year especially, it's pretty bad because I've been doing a lot of stuff with the drone. And I've been doing a lot of researching, but also getting my certifications and stuff figured out so that I can hopefully get it up in the air yet this summer and be able to apply some stuff to hopefully start doing some test trials and address any issues and or apply fungicide if I can get everything sorted out in time. So be sure to stay tuned. There will be updates on that. I've actually not had too much time to edit, which is why the videos are so far behind. But because I've been doing a lot of that stuff in my free time, I haven't been doing quite as much filming because my days are pretty repetitive. Like right now, I'm doing a lot of going out, checking on the cows, and then running over to the farm and hauling corn. I've been hauling out to Dyersville, which takes twice as much time because there's a price premium out there. That's pretty much what my days have been filled with, and I didn't really see much point in filming. So the videos will catch up very, very quickly. It's just that I've been getting in after 9 p.m. most nights of the week. And tonight, I think it's almost 8 o'clock, and I'm just about to go in to work on tomorrow's video. So this is going to be turning it in early for me tonight. But I just wanted to update you guys what's been going on around here, where these guys stand, kind of update you on the cows. I've been using the darts to treat pink eye out there. I've still got the shoot giveaway coming up this month, within the next month. So planning that has taken a lot of time as well. And that's just been soaking up my free time. But I've been trying to maintain a consistent posting schedule of 2 videos a week, which is why my videos have been getting so far behind. It's so that I always have those videos to post. And the weeks where I don't have as much time to edit, but I do have footage, that's when I don't post on a Wednesday. But I've always been trying to religiously post on Sundays. But I'll go and do a live stream on a Sunday if I have to make sure that I'm always posting at least once a week. Gonna make dang sure I don't fall below that. It's just that with all this other stuff going on around the farm, trying to be the best farmer that I can be, it's taking a lot of my time, and I don't have as much free time to sit down and edit videos. So that's just kind of been what's going on in the world of how farms work. And I'm really excited to share the drone stuff. The drone is actually here now. It's set up and everything. I just need to edit that video, and that's going to take quite a bit of time as well. But you could probably expect to see that in the next 2 weeks. So be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But as soon as I get the checks back from the steers that I sold, I'll be sure to post that video for you guys to let you know how they sold. I'm hoping that I can average around $2,500 a piece on these, especially being at 1,300 pounds. But by selling them lighter, I'm hoping that I can get higher grade and a little bit higher price on them. Again, don't really know how all that stuff works yet. This is all very new to us. One of the key things with farming is that you've always got to be trying new stuff in order to survive. And I need to have the free time in order to do that. And like I said, with hauling corn and everything, Hannah's actually been riding with me to practice driving Big Red a little bit. And I'm hoping that once she gets enough practice, she can kind of take over for me as early as next summer, so that I have more time to do drone applications in the summer in between making hay. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. You know, how or if it goes according to that plan, we'll see. But I just wanted to let you guys know. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, all how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.